This is the business news on Wave FM 91.7 Port Harcourt. I am Excel Uwaezuoke. The Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAC) has distributed 2.3 trillion naira to the federal government, state and local government councils from revenue generated in May 2026, representing an increase of 43 billion naira compared to the 2.26 trillion naira shared in April. The latest allocation reflects a 1.9% month-on-month increase and continues the steady rise in Federation revenue recorded in recent months. Data show that the 2.257 trillion naira share from April revenue exceeded the 2.04 trillion naira distributed for March by 217 billion naira, while the March allocation was 150 billion naira higher than the 1.89 trillion naira shared from February revenue. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has said crude oil production could soon reach 1.9 million barrels per day following sustained improvement in output. The Commission's Chief Executive, Excel Uwaezuoke, disclosed this during a meeting with the Chairman of the Nigeria Revenue Service, Zaka Dedeji, at the NRS headquarters in Abuja. According to a statement by the NUPRC's Head of Media and Corporate Communications, Eniola Akinkochu, crude oil production rose to 1.86 million barrels per day in May, marking the highest output level in recent months. Ayson noted that the industry's steady growth signals a stronger recovery path for Nigeria's oil sector and could further boost national revenue earnings. Nigeria recorded a current account surplus of $4.98 billion in the first quarter of 2026, representing a 255.7% increase from the $1.40 billion posted in the preceding quarter, according to the CBN. The CBN disclosed in its first quarter 2026 balance of payments highlights that the surplus was also higher than the $3.41 billion recorded in the corresponding period of 2025. The significant improvement was driven by increased earnings from crude oil, gas and refined petroleum product exports, alongside a sharp decline in refined petroleum products. On the foreign, the United States Federal Reserve has maintained interest rates at between 3.5% and 3.75% following the first policy meeting chaired by the Federal Reserve Chairman Kevin Walsh. The decision came amid divisions among Federal Reserve governors over whether to keep rates unchanged or raise them further to curb inflation pressure linked to the ongoing US-Israel war involving Iran. The rate decision also comes against the backdrop of pressure from US President Donald Trump, who had repeatedly urged the central bank to cut interest rates. On the foreign exchange market, when US dollar traded for 1,390 naira at the parallel market, while the British pound selling for 1,880 naira. Meanwhile, 1 euro traded 1,588 naira at the same platform. Moving on to the crude oil market, a barrel of Brent crude is similar to Nigeria's vanilla traded for $77.85, a decrease of 70 cents or 2.2%. Similarly, the West Texas Intermediate sold for $73.90, a decrease of 11 cents, a depreciation of 2.9%. And that's business news and daybreak Nigeria this morning, compiled by Ayo Dungweri. You can also listen to us on wavefm917.com. For pictures and stories in the news, follow us on Facebook and X at 917 Wave FM and at Wave 917 FM on Instagram and Threads. Remember, Nigeria is our only country. We should join hands to make it great. I am Excel Uwaezuoke. Good morning and thank you for listening.